1 in every 5 of the world's out-of-school children is in Nigeria, and this is according to statistics by the United Nations Children Education Fund. These children are often exposed to the dangers of the streets, but here in Lagos, there's an academy that's peaking its children off the streets with the beauty of arts. Adishawa Odushoga now reports.
According to statistics, over 60% of Lagos residents live in abject poverty and are spread across over 100 slums scattered across the city. And for parents who fall in this category, basic education often becomes an unaffordable luxury. Kids in these areas end up on the streets of Lagos as destitute, exposed to all kinds of abuse, child labor, child trafficking, and some even recruited into illegal cult groups.
The place we always stay is not good at all. They are always fighting there. They always do all these bad things, and there were no place for us to stay. So my dad didn't have money to look for house to collect. So in the morning, if we wake up, we'll just walk around. Anywhere night meet us, we sleep there.
When trailer come and break our house, we don't stay anywhere. We stay outside, back of the field where they play ball. We don't have anywhere to go. When they say that we should get us from the back of the field, then send fire to the white sign to come and burn white sign, and fire burnt other place. We don't have any place to go.
But there is one person changing this narrative with the use of art. A former Arasin, formerly an indigene of the slum, founded the Gift Steppers Academy in 2017. An art academy which uses art to reach out to disadvantaged children living in Lagos. She was inspired by the ugly experiences of her childhood growing up in the slum.
Dance started helping me. Dance fed me, fed my siblings. Dance paid my school fees. And I felt if God could help me, if God could use the arts to help me, to pay my school fees, to send me to school, to give me clothes, to give me a proper education, then God can also help every homeless kids out there. Then I started to reach out to homeless kids. I started to reach out to less privileged kids. I started to reach out to kids that are dropped out, kids that don't go to school.
At some point, the numbers of these children were growing, and it was becoming really uncomfortable to accommodate them in a little hostel where she trains as a professional dancer.
You know, kids will be kids, and started loitering the environment, started throwing dirt, because of their background. They're from the slum, they don't know how to keep environment clean, they don't know how to stay quiet. I started destroying government properties, and my boss was like, Oma, you have to send these kids away or you lose your job. And I said to myself, I have to reach a balance. I talked to God, I prayed to God, that God, please help me. Then by the grace of God, I borrowed money from our cooperative in my office. I collected money, I rented an apartment because I was in a haste, I don't want to lose my job.
Training children from different backgrounds, especially slum areas, on learning their slum-like behavior didn't come easy.
Slum kids, they are used to, they're mad, they crazy, all those stuff. You have to teach them and take all those things out from them. It's not easy. I taught them all that with the help of God daily, gradually. And also, street kids, they will steal. They pick things on the floor. They pick things from people's pockets. When you keep something, they steal it. So it has not been easy. I try with my best to make sure I change their mentality.
With over 30 children in her care, Alma says paying for school fees, house rent and feeding has become an Herculean task. She calls for the support of the government to fund their expenses.
It has not been easy paying their school fees, but I thank God, God has been helping through performances. If I go for performance, God has been helping us, and through some individuals. Feeding is another aspect that has been like, because these kids, they have to eat. What do you want to tell them?
A former Arisin has a dream to take more children off the street, grooming and nurturing them into societal acceptable persons. But for limited space and funding, a former says this dream is far from coming true. Adishawa Odushoga, TV360, Lagos.